Hi, my name is Rachel Sanders, and today I'll be talking about how social media is damaging the mental health of young girls and creating unrealistic beauty standards in today's society. Social media has damaged the lives and mental health of millions of people, especially young girls using platforms such as TikTok, Snapchat, and Instagram. Many social media influencers post only their best moments online, which creates an unrealistic beauty standard among girls, which leads to them comparing themselves to online highlight reels. I was once that teenage girl who would scroll on TikTok and find myself picking up new insecurities each time I opened the app just because of the toxic environment that social media has created for us today. It is time that as a generation, we take action and enforce accountability from social media outlets in our community, especially younger people. According to Dr. Heather Widows in her article, Social Media and Unrealistic Beauty Ideals, greater social media use related to online harassment, poor sleep, low self-esteem, and poor body image. In turn, these related to higher depressive symptom scores. In her article, she says how social media has become way more visual, and this is very true because in the beginning, social media started out with platforms such as MySpace and Twitter, which were solely text-based and caption-based, but now we have platforms such as Instagram and Snapchat, and those are very visual and consist mostly of pictures, which is much more damaging for younger generations because of people being able to compare themselves to those pictures, especially because many people put filters and Photoshop on their pictures, which the viewer may not be able to tell that it is edited, and they can compare themselves to that. Also, it is very normalized today for people to get plastic surgery and filler, and that is also an unrealistic beauty standard that social media captures today. According to the National Eating Disorder.org, numerous correlational and experimental studies have linked exposure to the thin ideal in traditional mass media to body dissatisfaction, internalization of the thin ideal, and disordered eating among women. Social media has made a huge spike in eating disorders among young women, especially since social media has become so much more used in recent years. One of the trends that I can think about that has been very harmful to young girls are the what I eat in a day videos. And these videos consist of all the meals that people eat in a day, and some influencers post these videos simply to give meal inspiration videos, but other influencers have ill intentions on these videos, showing a very small amount of food and something that is just very unhealthy to be watching. And imagine your younger self seeing that video, like how would that make you feel? And it would just make you compare your healthy habits to something that isn't very healthy and wanting you to eat less. So social media directly causes eating disorders, anxiety, depression, and it can even lead to suicide, and it has led to suicide in thousands of people each year. So as a community, we need to take action, and if we don't take action, then these social media companies are never going to do anything about it. To take action, I think that we should put age restrictions and time limits on social media, such as TikTok, Instagram, and Snapchat. We can also sign petitions to change the toxic algorithm that many social media platforms have. And even if you have never been directly impacted negatively by social media, someone you know has 100% been directly impacted. So we need to protect the future generations and end the unrealistic beauty standards that are in our world today. Thank you so much. Wait, don't end it.